Hello and welcome once again to Irish Warrior. What an exciting day we have here, folks. In the last tournament, we saw Weapon Matt reclaim his status as the #1 competitor on this course. And while he only made a one jump farther than DHG Fireball in Tournament 3, we know total victory is within reach. The question is, will our competitors be able to live up to the challenge? Let's find out right now as we go to the first stage. 8 obstacles, a few modifications, no new ones, but it all begins with the triangle run. The triangles are farther apart now than they've ever been, but then you jump into the lollipop hop, slightly bigger transfer, and dismount. Still not as hard as tournaments 2 and 3. Any of the broken pipes, same as last time, no one failed it, but it is very difficult. Then the lily pads. The biggest change with this being buffed is the second lily pad is another foot off to the left, and the fourth one is another foot off to the right, making those jumps to and from those slightly harder. Warped ramp, same as last time, and then the rail canyon, which did some big damage last time. 5 people failed this obstacle. We'll see what it does here today. You make that big dismount, and then you're on to the last 2 obstacles with the lamppost lane and the mountain cross. No changes here. Obviously, you do have to get up to the platform. Biggest thing I think is going to be a challenge today is the time limit. It has been cut down 5 seconds from last time, 80 seconds, 1 minute 20 on the clock. We'll see if our competitors can handle this stage, and we will get right down to the action with a very special run. #1, Ump Double Ump, finally making his debut on this course. We will see how he does as he begins Tournament 5 of Irish Warrior, and he's through the triangle run and the lollipops. Yeah, Ump it's taken a while to run this course, but he seems pretty determined and ready to go. So we'll see how he does as he's through the broken pipes. Now the first to try these new lily pads, and a little low on that fourth one, but he will get through pretty clean, I must say, and up the ramp. Now, how is he going to handle the rail canyon? This is save jumping on the first 2. We'll see if he save jumps them all. He does save jump this third one. Now we can need... going for the quick transfer and dismount. So he should have plenty of time to clear this. He's got 32 seconds left on the clock. And now he's going to have to tackle the mountain cross. 24 seconds. As he's onto the doorknob, he's going to save the doorknob. Now it has to jump onto the donut. Now in the diagonal slope, 15 seconds left. Now going forward, the slant. Oh, beautiful. 10 seconds left. He should be able to make this. Couple jumps left. Yes, get to the buzzer. Okay, he whiffs, but that is okay. The first runner, Ump Double Ump, has cleared the first stage. 2.96 seconds left. Well done. And we have a newcomer. One of the best, though, ever, really, in Halo jumping. Ump Double Ump in stage 2. And, we go on now to the other newcomer of the tournament, Booker Taco, who has done really well on the Atlantic's course. He made it to the final obstacle in Tournament 7, I believe, and then has run a few other courses now. So yeah, we'll see how he does. He's through the first 2 obstacles. No issues there. Going for the broken pipes. And we'll get through that. Now these lily pads. We saw come a little close on it. We'll see how he does. Ooh, he does something very similar. He gets really low, but he is able to get through and up the warp ramp. Now this rail canyon, he was struggling on this a little bit in practice, so we'll see if he can get through. Okay, going quickly there from 2 to 4, kind of going across, trying to give himself the most area possible to land on, and he did that pretty well. So he's got 28 seconds. This would be phenomenal if we can start with 2 clears in a row. We'll see if he can do it. 23 seconds left. He might need to pick it up a little bit. And oh, he misses the tree. That was a commentator's curse right there. And I guess I'll take the blame for that. That's unfortunate. But now we have someone definitely not making his 3rd appearance. The graphics guy, I'm sure this will come out of his salary. But Joey Davis, 808. Yeah, I don't know why it's his third appearance. Apologies about that. But yes, as you know, he's on the losing streak. He's failed the 6th obstacle 3 tournaments in a row. Is today going to be the day he can finally get back to the mountain cross and maybe clear this stage? Now he's onto the lily pads. That's the 3rd one. Big jump to the 4th, 5th, and oh no! Joey! He's done even worse. He can't even get to the rail canyon today. He just jumps off to the side and misses the dismount on the lily pads. Oh, what a disaster. Oh, that's so unfortunate. But we go on to Gotenks. He also failed the rail canyon in the last tournament. And, yeah, again, another competitor trying to get back to the mountain cross after getting there in tournament 1. So, Gotenks, though. Going pretty smooth on the first 2 obstacles. Now on the broken pipes. Ooh, a little close on that landing, but he will get through that. Now for the lily pads. Just saw Joey fail it. How's he gonna do? No, he overcorrects. He jumps too far to the left. And he misses the final lily pad, and Gotenks is out. Well, now we have Bookcase, who missed the last tournament, but again, he, as you can see, he failed the 3rd obstacle in tournament 3 and made it to the rail climb in tournament 2. So we'll see how he does. A lot of changes were made in the last tournament, so we'll see how he responds. Oh, not well. He fails the 3rd obstacle again. He just barely came up short of that landing. That is unfortunate for Bookcase. We're just rolling through these runs. We now are on to number 6 already, and it is Daddy Cheese 2670, who ended the streak of mountain cross failure in the last tournament by going down on the rail canyon. I screwed up the graphic again. I do apologize. I edited some of these runs like a month ago and did dumb new errors, it appears. This is definitely his 4th appearance. But how's he gonna do here? Let's do the first 2 obstacles, no problem. And across the broken pipes with no issue. Going through these lily pads. Good landing on that 4th one. Did that pretty clean. Again, it is a tougher transition, so he's able to get it. Ooh, a couple mistakes there on the warp ramp. Okay, he gets up and on his 3rd go. Hopefully that will not cost him in the long run. And now on to the obstacle that took him out in the last turn. 3rd. Oh, going for the 4th. He's taking this very cautious. I like that. Going for the dismount. No, he fails it! Daddy Cheese failed the rail canyon for the 2nd tournament in a row. What a bummer. But we do have to move on. We have Sonic Fan 10193, who is 0 for 3 in the mountain cross. He is determined to get by it today. First things first, he's got to get there. Can't be looking too far ahead. Just got to take it 1 obstacle at a time and take care of that mountain cross when you get there. No better example than that of the lily pads. Oh my goodness. Wow. He made that look a little sketchy, but he does get through it and gets up the warp ramp in 1. And now onto the rail canyon. Just saw Cheese go down on this. But he will get through with no issues, and he has plenty of time. He's got 34 seconds. This is incredibly doable if he can just take his time and execute these jumps. Gotta go for the doorknob. He will stick on there. Okay, down to 20 seconds, but he should be able to do this. This is the jump that's taken him out twice. He goes for it, and he misses it again. He misses it again. Sonic Fan fails the mountain cross for a 4th time. This is unbelievable. What is the deal with this obstacle? He's over-jumped it twice, I believe, and now he's tried to overcorrect it, and he's come up short today. I just don't believe it. It's hard to comprehend someone failing that obstacle 4 times. It's a very difficult obstacle, but man, that's just unfortunate. As we do roll on to Bubba Ace 37, who after making it to stage 2 in tournament 3, unfortunately went down on the lily pads in the last tournament, and unfortunately for him, the lily pads have been made harder, and it's already taken out a couple of competitors. So we'll see how Bubba handles it. He's more than capable of beating this stage, though, so he does struggle with this obstacle sometimes. The broken pipes, he obviously was very relieved to get through it last tournament. He'll get onto it and get through it again. So now, he's going to have to tackle the lily pads. Has been buffed. One for the second, third, big jump to the fourth. Oh, he clips it and is unable to get onto it. And Bubba Ace 0 for 2 on the lily pads in his career as we go to the host of Halo Ninja Warrior, wanting a big bounce back run after a mountain cross fail in the last tournament, and of course that shocking third obstacle fail in tournament 3. It is of course Smokey Massacre. He did a little crop circle with Snaz, and I believe Puma was here to root him on as well. So Snaz not in this tournament, but he was definitely there to support his man Smokey Massacre. I think he might have been there for another couple runs, so we'll see. As I've said all that, he's through the first 3 obstacles, Smokey, and now onto the lily pads. He's now seen 3 competitors fail this obstacle. A little save there on the last one. I think he had to crouch a little bit, but he does get through it. He's got 47 seconds as he's onto the Rail Canyon. Ooh, he skips the 4th one. He goes right from the 3rd to the 5th, and he's moving at a great pace. 35 seconds. He should have plenty of time if he does want to take it for the mountain cross. He's failed this twice. 27. He gets a safe jump on the doorknob. 25. He's going to make his way around. This is the slant jump. The big one. He just saw Sonic fail this, but he will get it. Oh my goodness. You can see almost overshot that rail, but he will get it. Relatively slow for Smokey standards after he had like 22 seconds left in tournament 2. 12.41. Smokey is the second competitor to punch his ticket to stage 2. Very fine run. And we will see him later on. Hopefully he can get revenge on the ball glider. But we go to Atlantic Champ, who, with Sonic Fan behind him, eyeing a big bounce back run after 2 tournaments in a row of making it to stage 2. He went down shockingly on the Rail Canyon last time. I remember Atlantic was barking at Sonic to get off the platform, and then he popped out right before he started his run. Hopefully he will not jinx him. I don't know. He will get onto the ball though and get through the broken pipes. Now laying down these lily pads. A weird technique, he jumped really far left on that first disc, but he actually made that about as clean as anyone. So that's kind of interesting, but good on Atlantic. And he will take a couple jumps on the warp ramp, but no issues there. This is the obstacle that took him out last time, though. He is trying to take his time, make sure he makes these jumps. And yes, revenge for Atlantic. He's now going to eye these back-to-back clears. 26 seconds. He's going to try and follow Smokey. Now going for the diagonal. Now, ooh, he's going to get a save on the first slant. Going for the second one. Going to get another save jump. No problem with that. 10 seconds. Going for the dismount. And yes, he has done it. Atlantic Champ, 6.49 seconds left on the clock. Definitely didn't go as fast as he normally would, but it is a fine run nonetheless. And we'll see Atlantic Champ back in the second stage for his 3rd time in his career. But we have another competitor now who is eyeing a return trip to the second stage for a 3rd time after failing the Rail Canyon in the last tournament. Flamosaurus, and obviously he made it all the way to the supermarket in tournament 3, finished in 3rd place in that tournament. This man's very capable of making the 3rd stage, maybe beyond, but He's got to get through this first stage. And of course, him failing the Rail Canyon in the last tournament was a bit of a throwback. I don't know, that's not the right word, as he will get through. Oh no! What's this? Flamosaurus, I was going to talk about how he failed the rail climb in tournament 1 and the Rail Canyon in tournament 4. And he goes down on the lily pads. Oh my goodness. What a huge bummer. But we do need to move on from this and go on to Siren, making his 4th appearance. And last tournament, he had definitely maybe the most hilarious fail in history, but definitely a heartbreaker, as he made it to the landing platform and then slid off and missed the buzzer. And technically that's a fail of the mountain cross because he didn't hit the buzzer, so now he's going to have to try and get some revenge on that, get back to stage 2 like he did in tournament 3, as he will get through the lily pads on Lake Flame. Now on to the rail climb. He's making his way up and making his way down and through it very fast. 40 seconds left. But now on the link post, he will get through that, and now going for the mountain cross. And oh my goodness, he's overshot the doorknob. And this time he actually has legitimately found a way to fail the mountain cross. Tough break for Chris, as we go now to Strafe Helix. Making his 4th appearance, he's 2 for 3 on this first stage, and last tournament he cleared with a very fast time, only beaten by DHG Fireball. So we'll see how he does there on this stage. The first 3 obstacles, and now eyeing down the lily pads. Ooh, oh my goodness, oh wow, he hit very short on the last disc, but he is able to somehow get a jump off and make it. I don't know how he pulled that off, but you know, he made it work, and then he gets through the Rail Canyon very fast. He's got 35 seconds. And yeah, on to the mountain cross. You go quickly onto the donut. Just gotta make sure he makes these jumps, and going for the dismount, and yes, and he's gonna have a very fast time, the fastest time so far. 15.10 seconds left, not as fast as he did it in the last tournament. Strafe Helix with a very solid run. We'll have a 3rd go at the second stage. Not very many competitors have had that, and he's been in less competitors, or less competitions than a lot of people too, so well done, Strafe. The save on the lily pads, though, is something else. Oh man, he just gets his left foot up high enough to make that jump. Mountain cross obviously failed at the tournament 3, but it was no match for him today. He was able to get that final jump and jump for the buzzer. Strafe Helix will be the 4th competitor into stage 2. And now we have the much louder version of the theme of RPG 445 he is kind of due after it's been very quiet for the first 2 runs. But Log made his return after a couple tournament hiatus last time and made it to the wall climb in stage 2. Pretty good for a guy who, missed a couple tournaments, missed a lot of new stuff in stage 1, and looked at home. So see if he can follow it up and get back to stage 2 again. Ooh, he almost came up short on that broken pipes jump, but now onto the lily pads. That 4th one, and the 5th one, he does get a little crouch onto it. Going for the warp ramp, and he gets up at N1. He was struggling with that for some reason in practice, but he gets up at N1 on the run that counts. Now, taking his time across the Rail Canyon, and through. 31 seconds. He might need to keep one eye on that clock, but he should be fine. 25 seconds. Now he's going to get a save jump on the tree. Save jump on the doorknob. 17 seconds left. Walks around. 13 seconds left. Going for the slant. He gets it. 8 seconds left. He's going to go for that. Ooh, he almost overjumped that last one, but he will hit the buzzer. 4.42 seconds left. Definitely not the cleanest run we've ever seen, but overall pretty solid. And RPG445, the man himself, Brago, will be returning to the second stage for his second time in his career. Well done by Rog. And now we go to a man who finally got the monkey off his back last time. After 4 appearances, he was able to clear the first stage. Petrillo Fan 4 with Atlantic Champ on the starting grid with him. We'll see if Petrillo can follow it up after him. By the way, that graphic's wrong again. He failed the wall climb last time. I just realized. What was I doing making these graphics? I think I just copied over. I don't even know what I copied over making these graphics, but I digress. Petrillo Fam, though, is on to the lily pads. You will get through that. Of course, me looking at the graphic, I wasn't able to mention the fact that he still, to this day, is worried about the lollipops, even though no one has failed it in the last tournament or this tournament so far. But in any event, he is making his way down, taking his time, not trying to make a silly mistake, and he'll get through that. 29 seconds left for Petrillo. He's definitely not gone at the fastest pace, so he's going to have to keep moving here. 23 seconds left as he's on to the wall climb. My goodness, I am on fire today. He's on to the mountain cross. He failed the wall climb last time, but he will get the slant jump. 8 seconds left. Going for the final jump. And he does need a crouch, but he will get it. 2.99 seconds left. Petrillo Fam was not put off by my horrible commentary and the graphic being wrong.
Leader nearing victory.
And, yeah, you heard that in the audio of Atlantic killing me from the spawn, or the spectator platform. But yes, Petrillo back in stage 2, and now we have Swantron97, who made it very deep into stage 2 once again last tournament. Went down on the minefield, though he did need to rush. We'll see if he can get his first showing in stage 3 today. That would be nice for Swan. Definitely we're starting to see the cream of the crop rise to the occasion. We've seen, 3 clears in a row. And we'll see if Swan can keep it rolling. See, a little laggy there, but he will get through the lily pads, but unable to get up the warp ramp on his first go. Up it in 2. Ooh, quickly onto the second. Ooh, he almost looks like a spring. That was a weird jump. Yeah, wouldn't recommend going on top of the structure, as that would be a disqualification. But 30 seconds left. As now he will eye down the mountain cross. He of course failed this in tournament 3, so he's got a good record on it, 2 for 3. But can he get it today? 18 seconds left. Now for the slant. Oh, he almost slides off the far side. But not a problem for Swan. He will clear with 6.62 seconds left. Slightly faster than Atlantic Champ, which he was very happy about on the day, I must tell you. But great run for Swan. He will also be moving on to stage 2. I mean, we have 7 clears now. This is pretty phenomenal. We just need 1 out of the last 4 to clear to tie the record that has been set in the last 2 tournaments. And it all begins with Alma-Puma. Now, in the last tournament, he put up an impressive debut, making it all the way to the supermarket, finishing in 2nd place. Of course, just made a critical mental mistake and just forgot where to go, and basically would have been disqualified, but he failed anyway. So, oh, Whoa, my goodness. Okay, as I've talked about that, he's almost butchered the broken pipes. Now he's onto the lily pads. He's going to get a big jump. And he gets it. And up the warp ramp, so it's all familiar territory from here. He's onto the rail canyon. 40 seconds left. He's moving at a great pace, I must say. He should have plenty of time to clear this. 26 seconds now, and now it's time for the Puma Save Jump Academy. Tree Save Jump. He's going for the doorknob Save Jump. Now for the donut Save Jump. And oh my goodness, he's missed the Save Jump. He tried to Save Jump across the donut, and he's fallen right smack in the middle of it. Unbelievable. We don't see Puma mess up a Save Jump very often. But that's what's happened today. He gets on it. He would have been fine on that to probably just crouch, but he went for a Save Jump trying to jump across the surface of that tube, and he's unable to get it. Well, kind of a surprising way to end the clear streak. But we go now to Hunter Unit 751. He's on a clear streak of his own. 4 tournaments of this course. He's cleared stage 1 every time. Of course, he's now on a stage 2 losing streak, so hopefully he can end that today. Gotta get by this stage 1 now, which, even though our competitors are not making it look like it, it is a very difficult stage, so he's got to keep focused. Keep an eye on that clock, too, because he's one to struggle with the time limits on this course for some odd reason. But he will get through the lily pads with no issues. And up the warp ramp, 48 seconds as he's on to the rail canyon. Going for the 4th. Big jump down to the 6th. The big dismount, and he will get it. Okay, 30 seconds. Not the most time in the world, but it should be very doable. 23 seconds left. Gonna get a save on the tree. Now I'm gonna go right onto the tube. That is where Puma just went down, but he is not shaken by that. He's gonna go for the slant, and he'll get that with no issues. Clacks and sounds, but I don't think it's gonna be an issue. Hunter going very fast, like always, through the mountain cross. And Hunter Unit will clear the first stage with 1 second left on the clock. Pretty impressive run, I gotta say. He will keep the clear streak alive. And we have 2 challengers left as the clear record has been matched. And this man is a great bet to hopefully get us to that 9th clear. It is DHG Fireball. He's 3 for 4 on this stage. He unfortunately went down at the very end of the minefield last time. And of course, as you can see, the one tournament he beat the minefield, he made it all the way to the final stage in Tournament 3. So, can he get back there today? That would be quite an achievement. He knows he's capable of it. I mean, he was, really frustrated to fail the way he did last time, as he gets a crouch in the second lily pad that will not put him off. And he gets on top of the warped ramp. And now, going for the rail canyon, 46 seconds left. Gets that big dismount. He's moving at a very fast pace. Of course, the last 2 tournaments, he has set the stage 1 clear time record. He had 26.6 seconds left last time. I don't think he's going to go that fast today. But he just needs to make sure he gets these jumps. He gets the slant. And he's going to go for the dismount. And he's not going to get the all-time record, but that is a phenomenal time with 5 seconds getting taken off the clock. He actually just finished that stage 1/100th of a second slower than he did last tournament. That's kind of hilarious. I don't think I noticed that until right now. That's pretty unbelievable. But in any event, just a phenomenal run from DHG Fireball. The man who just loves to go fast. And you know what? It works for his style. He's able to execute all these jumps. No issues whatsoever. And DHG Fireball will get us the Stage 1 clear record. He looks like a man determined to get back to the final stage today. Well done by DHG Fireball. Well, only one man left, and it should be very obvious who this is. After making the final in the last tournament, it is Weapon Matt, eyeing his own streak continuation, trying to match Hunter with 5 Stage 1 clears in a row. And of course, the incredible streak of him making 3 Stage 3s in a row, and him being the only person to reach Stage 3 in both Tournaments 2 and Tournament 4. So we'll see how the last run of Stage 1 for this tournament will go. Of course, Weapon Matt, actually with this being the 5th tournament, 20 runners a tournament, Weapon Matt is the 100th runner in this course's history, and, you know, I guess it's not really that big of a deal. It's not really that much pressure being added, but how's he going to do? Okay, a little scary on that 4th jump from the 4th to the 5th one, but he will get through and onto the rail canyon. 45 seconds left. And gets that dismount beautifully. He does his slide okay. He kind of had to cut that off. He didn't want to do any really dumb mistakes. I don't blame him. Did not want to replicate his idol Chris, I guess you could say, but he gets that slant jump beautifully. He will get the dismount. And unbelievably, 16.83 seconds left, he'll get the second fastest time. Not only that, we have 10 competitors moving on to Stage 2. And Weapon Matt, just the icing on the cake, just a dominating performance. Just phenomenal. So, 10 moving on to the second stage. Obviously, DHG Fireball getting the fastest time. Only 4 challengers beating the Klaxon. We go all the way down to Petrillo and Ump with the slowest times. But as you can see, yes, the lily pads and the mountain cross taking 4 out apiece, but 10 out of 20 are here in the second stage. Just a phenomenal showing by our competitors. They've really gotten the hang of that first stage. But hopefully they've gotten the hang of this second stage because it's been very difficult. And as you can see, the first obstacle, it's gotten even harder. The L bridge has been made much narrower, and our challengers are going to need to be on top of their game driving that mongoose. Then the wall climb has been nerfed. The jump onto it has been slightly harder to make that first jump a little easier. The ones on the left have been turned around to make it harder to slide off, though. Wall glider, you know it and love it. 10 degree, 15 degree track. You make that, you go on to the pole jump. Just got to make that big transfer in the middle. And you go to the new obstacle on this stage, the super launch. Much like the suicide dive from Spartan Warrior back in the day, you drive the mongoose off the ramp, you jump out at the right time and land on the landing pad. Then the minefield. This obstacle has wreaked havoc with our challengers over these few tournaments. Obviously, Swan and Fireball failed it in the last tournament. They're not wanting to replicate that this time. Then the supermarket. Make your way through these aisles, get narrower as you go, and that minefield, same time limit as last time, 1:15. You're on to stage 3.
I mean, stage 1 obviously went pretty well for me. I mean, I ended up clearing it, and that's really all you can ask for. Stage 2 looks really tough. I know the time limit's going to be the biggest factor in this one, so hopefully I can just get through each obstacle and not waste too much time, and hopefully get that buzzer.
I feel nervous again, man. Those balls that took me out last time I was here on stage 2, I still struggle with them. I don't know what it is about Halo 5. I just haven't been as good at rolling in this game as I have in past Halos. But I'm gonna try really hard to stay towards the front of the ball, keep them slow, keep them steady, and then hopefully I can put up a personal best run. But it's a tough challenge.
Stage 1 went pretty good. There was no real errors. It was a good run. I put in a good effort. Now I'm on stage 2, which I've been noticeably bad at every time I've done it. But in this tournament, I feel like I've gone from like a 0.01% chance at clearing to like maybe a 0.2. So I think we have a shot.
Yeah, the stage one went kind of well. Surprisingly, I kind of had a God save. Basically, saved myself on my knees. But yeah, I'm on stage 2 now, so yeah, I'm gonna hopefully beat it for my first time.
Going into stage 2 this tournament, I feel like it's a little easier this time around. Hopefully I'll be able to get further on the second stage. I'm a little worried about the ball roll, but I've been getting better at that. But the one that's been giving me the most trouble is those mines at the end. But overall, I feel a lot more confident on stage 2 this tournament than I did last time.
To be honest, I'm still pretty confident. The wall climb I do have some issues with, but I think the obstacle I'm gonna struggle the most with is that teardrop thing and the landmines. But in general, I think I'm gonna do good, and if hopefully I get to stage 3 and fail the cliffhangers. I doubt I'll get through that.
Well, if I can just not do any dumb, I could probably get to stage 3. I had a really bad dream last night where I had to do 1,000 of those mines in a row. So I guess you could literally say that it's my least favorite thing in the entire world. But I can beat all the obstacles pretty good. I shouldn't have much of an issue with it, so woohoo.
Well, it's great to keep clearing stage 1, you know. I guess if you can keep the streaks going, then it's, you know, it's just a nice little positive to have. This stage 2, honestly, the last 2 tournaments, my failures on them have been really, really stupid. But that's just how tough this second stage is. I mean, the fact that, like, me, Fireball, and Weaponmat, I think, are the only people to ever beat this stage in 4 tournaments shows how tough it is. So all I can do is just try to give it my best, and hopefully I can clear in this tournament. But if not, well, I'll hopefully come back and try it again next time.
I'm feeling alright. You know, I'm gonna go for a full send on the first obstacle, so hopefully get past that. The mines, bro, they scary. I hope I can get back there. If I do get back there, I'm putting the bet I beat it. Catch me back on stage 3. If not, then I suck, but yeah, hopefully we do good.
Yeah, that stage 1 run was almost perfect. I had a slight mishap on the lily pads, but I was able to pull through a pretty good time as well. Nice to see a new obstacle on this stage too, because it's felt like the same old thing for the last 4 tournaments. And I expect to beat this stage again, but any obstacle on here can take me out.
Let's not waste any more time. And let's get right down to Ump Double Ump to kick off this second stage. 115 seconds for 7 obstacles. Having the honor of being the first competitor to take on the new and improved L Bridge, and he gets to that with no problems. But now the wall climb, as you can see, the left side has been turned around, so all the jumps are basically identical as far as the push-off factor. Of course, some people just had issues jumping to the left side with how the ledges were set up in the past. And, you know, I was sick of everyone and their mother failing it, so. Anyways, he gets up that, and he's got 78 seconds as he's onto the ball glider. It's gotta be tough for a newcomer to take on an obstacle like this with this much precision. He gets the transfer beautifully. 65 seconds left. Even though I say Ump is a newcomer, he's got so much experience on all sorts of different obstacles. So he is well versed as he gets through that with 53 seconds left on the clock. Going for the pole jump, he gets that. Now going for, oh, okay. He overruns the super launch just a little bit. He's gonna go for the jump. And perfect. He's done that obstacle, or obstacles like it, enough on Spartan Warrior and things like it, but now these mines, it's very difficult. But my goodness, he's gonna get through it. He's got 25 seconds left. He's gotta keep moving just a little bit. But he should be A-okay, and he is sprinting through it. Oh my goodness. 16 seconds left, but now the narrower ledges. He's sprinting between. This is good, but now he's just got to make sure he doesn't make any stupid mistakes, and he's going to be on to stage 3. Ump Double Ump, what a phenomenal run. 5.21 seconds left. and we'll have a newcomer in Stage 3. What a great start! After 3 of the last 4 tournaments have had only 1 competitor get to Stage 3. What a start! With 9 runs to go, we already have a Stage 3 secured. Just impressive all the way through. For Double Ump, the first challenger to ever tackle the super launch. He looked right at home on it. And then just got through those mines, went quickly through the supermarket. And I guess you could say he checked out with a Stage 3 bid. Well done to Double Ump. Also, sorry about the terrible joke. So now we have Smoky Massacre, who has Snoz and Strafe here with him in the Goose, I guess. But yeah, the one time Smoky was here was all the way back in Tournament 2, and he went down on the Ball Glider. That was the tournament, of course, where 5 of the 6 competitors in that tournament went down on that obstacle. No, we lost Snoz, but he gets through the L bridge going for the wall climb. Oh my goodness, he misses the jump onto it. That jump has been made harder, but my goodness, that is not what we expected to see from Smokey. He will not even get back into the Ball Glider. Unfortunate. But we now have Atlantic Champ, who likes doing this in his free time. He will shoot the rocket at the second ball of the Ball Glider. It will go up into the air. He'll then shoot a second rocket and hit the ball. That was really bad camera. You can see that, but as you can see, he's very happy about it. And obviously, we had to speed it up, so he took more money out of the budget. But and then he forgot the fact that I have to count him into the Mongoose. That silly goose. But in any event, this is his 3rd time in this stage, and obviously he's done okay, but he's not been able to get through it. Ball Glider Tournament 2, Pole Jump Tournament 3. What's he going to do today? He gets to the L Bridge, no problem. Now the wall climb. 95 seconds left. He's making these jumps with no real difficulties. Taking his time to set up for each one, but he's moving pretty fast, I gotta say. Now the Ball Glider, though. This obstacle's still always on his mind. Ooh, goes for it. Ooh, he hits the front of it, but he gets a great save jump. And now, looks like he's going to wrangle, but he gets it, and he's got a lot more time than Ump. I think he's about 9 seconds ahead of Ump at this pace. Ooh, he's going to stick the pole in the pole jump. Can he get this big dismount? Yes, it's a personal best for Atlantic. He's got 51 seconds left, going for the super launch. Can he get this? He can! 41 seconds left, going for the mines. Whoa, whoa, my goodness, what a technique! Oh, he just made that look like absolute joke. He spring jumps his way through the minefield, and he's got all kinds of time. 24 seconds as he's approaching the 4th wall. This is incredible. I cannot believe that technique. I've never seen anyone do anything like that on that obstacle. He's definitely taking his time a little bit on these walls, and I don't blame him because he's got plenty of time in hand. 8.33 seconds left. Atlantic Champ has also joined Double Ump. We have 2 competitors in Stage 3 already. Just a phenomenal run from Atlantic for a guy who said he had a 0.2% chance of clearing this stage. He sure looked pretty good, that's all I gotta say. I mean, the Ball Glider, always a concern for him. Got that late wrangle, definitely was a little scary, but he was able to get through that. And then on this pole jump, it has been made a little bit easier since the time he failed it, but he was able to get that good stick and set himself up for that dismount. And with that jump, he would have made it in Tournament 3. No issues, but he was able to get it today as well. And of course, this minefield went through it in like no time whatsoever, avoided disaster. And Atlantic Champ, for the first time, will be attempting the 3rd stage. Well, this is just a phenomenal start, and hopefully our competitors can keep this momentum rolling as we go to Stray Felix. In the last tournament, he had a horrible mistake and went down on the wall climb. We'll see how he does today with it being made easier. He failed that jump in the second ledge. Okay, so good news for Stray. By him somehow doing that, he just jumped out of the mongoose so fast. He is technically under NNL rules, because, you know, we're NNL compliant. He's technically beaten the L-Brick, he's failed the wall climb, but that is still horrible. I'm not even sure what to say. I guess Straight wins the silly mistake of the tournament award for that to this point. But in any event, we go on to Rog, RPG 445. Went down on the wall climb in the last tournament. He walked off the 5th ledge. So we'll see how he does here today. A little scary there. He went for a quick turn on the mongoose on the L bridge, but he was able to get through. But now, flying down this wall climb, he jumps to the 5th. Oh, he needs a save, and he didn't get enough of it. He stuck the 3rd one, got a save jump, but he couldn't reel it in far enough. And he's actually done worse than last time. He misses the jump to the 5th ledge. So, that's unfortunate. And now we have Trollotham 4. The graphic has been fixed. He failed the wall climb in the last tournament. Whoa. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he has survived that one. A very squirrely run on the L bridge. Now the wall climb. You just saw Rog fail that jump. This jump he failed last time, and he'll get it today. Save jump on the 7th one. Going for the 8th, he gets up on top, and he will get through. He's got 80 seconds left. Now going for the ball glider. He's got good momentum going down the track, but no, he doesn't get enough of the jump. Trollotham goes down on the ball glider. I swear it wasn't a spoiler when I put that in, as he failed that in Tournament 4. Editor was an idiot. Ignore it. But anyways, Swantron 97 doing his normal stick, setting the mongoose on fire, going for the leap. He'll get it. Now, as you may have noticed with the interview, he decided to go for an armor change in the time between Stage 1 and Stage 2, which was like a day, so, you know, it is what it is. Oh, whoa, he almost walks off the 4th ledge, but he's able to get it, get onto the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, and he will get up it again. But this is the obstacle that he took a lot of time on in the last tournament. He's got to find a way to do this faster if he wants the chance of clearing the stage without having to rush the minefield, which I know he's still very worried about, as you heard in his interview. But he's going pretty slow. He's going to go for that jump. He gets it, but definitely got to keep moving. He's going to be on a similar pace to Ump, but he might actually be behind it. 56, 55, 54. He's about 2 seconds behind Ump. He's got to keep moving. His fellow Abs co-host is already in Stage 3. He wants to join him, as he's now onto the super launch. He's going to go for the jump and land right in the center. He's going to go for the mines. Oh, he just gets a terrible, terrible jump. He hits the first mine, like dead center. Swan. It looks like a replay of that tournament. He fails the first jump of the minefield again. But now we have Hunter Unit 751 for his 5th time in the stage. Obviously, he has failed this stage 3 tournaments in a row. Last time probably being the most frustrating, as he failed the top of the wall climb. Of course, he failed the ball glider in Tournament 2 and the pole jump in Tournament 3. Of course, the only other person to fail the pole jump in history. is Atlantic Champ in Tournament 3, and he beat this stage, so maybe that's a good omen. I don't know, I'm trying get Hunter to clear, I don't know. Also, the censor budget, I'm sure, has censored that as well. Good job, me. Swearing on my own show. Anyways, 88 seconds. He's now onto the wall climb. This is the jump that took him out last time. He gets it today. Hunter Unit back to the ball glider for the 4th time. Can he get it, though? He's going to go for the Wrangler. He gets a good jump. Now for the second track at a 15-degree angle. Having some trouble getting it down. And oh no! He touches the track. It's a disqualification. And for the second time, Hunter Unit down on the ball glider. He was able to beat it in tournaments 1 and 3. He's failed it today, as he did in tournament 2. He made that transfer beautifully, trying to get it down onto the lower track though. He just couldn't keep it under control, fell off the front, touches the track, and there's no recovering from that. That is a disqualification for Hunter Unit 751. But now we have DHG Fireball. He's changed back into his original armor, as you may notice. After Stage 1, he ran in some unicorn nonsense. But yeah, how's he going to do today? He is also going to go for the stunt jump. And make it! Yeah, it's the first time he's gone for that, I think. Obviously, the L bridge was made harder, and he's decided to go for a little bit of a ring around the rosy to make the big jump. Now he's on the wall climb. He's not doing his usual, at least last turn, he spring jumped up that and got up in like 10 seconds. He took it a little safer today. Not a problem though. He's got 80 seconds. As he's tying down the ball glider. Gets a good jump onto the second ball. Of course, he does have his eyes on that minefield. He's 1 for 3 on it. The one time he beat it, he made it to the final stage. He's got 2 more obstacles until another shot at it. He gets the pole jump, no problem. It's just the super leap in his way. Something like that. And now the rematch. He's taking it one at a time. I don't blame him whatsoever. He's stopping in between. He's banked up enough time to do that. He stops there to compose himself. He's going to skip the whole thing at the end. He's not going to risk hitting that last mine. He's going to need to keep an eye on the clock. He's got 20 seconds. But he should have enough to clear. 15 seconds left, but now he's onto the harder section. It does take a little bit more time. 10 seconds with 2 walls to go. He should be home free. No dumb mistakes on the last wall, and Fireball will clear with 4.77 seconds left. And DHG Fireball has set us a Stage 3 record. We'll have 3 competitors taking on the 3rd stage. But now we have Weapon Matt. And this would be some story if he could get a 4th consecutive Stage 3 showing. Of course, Tournament 1, he failed the ball glider. But since then, he has been a man on a mission. Ooh, whoa, okay. He went for an early discount on the L bridge there. No problems with that, though, and he will be on to the wall climb. He's going to start springing. He does like springing these jumps, and it's definitely a thing that can save you some time, and he gets that with no issues. 83 seconds left, though, as he gets the ball rolling pretty quick on the wall glider. No problems with the transfer. Well, nicely gonna wrangle the second one and get through it with no issues. 63 seconds left as he goes for the pole jump, and yep, he gets that, no issues. Now the new obstacle, though. This Super launch, going for the jump, and he gets it. 50 seconds. Now on to the minefield. Never had a problem with this. Take them one at a time. Looks pretty in control, trying to hit the middle of those spaces. And he gets it. 30 seconds left. That should be more than enough time to get through this obstacle. Weapon Matt knocking on the doorstep of giving us 4 people in stage 3, but he's just got to not make a mistake here. He's got 2 walls left, 14 seconds. 10 seconds as he comes to the final wall, and yes, 4 tournaments in a row. That's incredible. Weapon Matt will once again beat this stage. We'll see if he can beat the 3rd stage and get back to the final in just a little bit. But he will have 3 runs to watch before that, as we have an unthinkable, compared to the last few tournaments, 4 in stage 3. Atlantic Champ snagging the fastest time on this stage. A rare occurrence, DHG Fireball with the slowest time in the stage. But yeah, 3 people failed the wall climb, 2 on the ball glider, 1 on the minefield. And now, let's take a look at the 3rd stage. This stage has had a few modifications to keep our competitors on their toes. And we'll see how they handle. It all begins with a new first obstacle, the pole jungle. Our competitors will have to just work their way around the supports and make these jumps. Basically an easier version of the stalactites. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Then you're onto the octopus tentacles. While no one has ever failed it, it is a little bit of a mental battle with that obstacle, as it is very tricky to try and make those jumps. The precision pyramid has been buffed. The space between each pole has been increased from 20 to 25 feet. We'll see if that affects the way our competitors think. But then we now have the buffed Cliffhanger EXX. The jump from the 2nd ledge to the 3rd ledge has been made larger. The jump is higher. Then the jump across is bigger. You now have a small ledge before transferring onto a vertical limit actual ledge this time. It's not a window anymore. That crazy jump is the same there, but then you have a bigger jump on the 1st slant, and then a bigger jump down to the 2nd slant. Then the jump off the slant to the flat ledge has been made much tougher, because that ledge is much smaller. You don't have as much room to get that save jump you need to make that jump. You then make a big sky jump before making an incredibly big, crazy final jump to complete the obstacle. Jumping rings will hopefully be attempted then next by our competitors. Hopefully it won't get in Weapon Man's head. He did get the monkey off his back last time. The wobble roll and the tightrope of terror are there as always, and if you can get to that final platform, you will climb to total victory. No time limit. Let's see what our 4 competitors think about this stage.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to get to stage 3. Really like to beat stage 3 though, so yeah, I know this one's going to be a challenge, so hopefully I can get out there and just, you know, not throw it away, just hit my marks and do everything smoothly and hopefully complete the stage.
The difference this time than last time is I got really lucky on stage 2. That's about all I got for stage 2. Stage 3, on stage 2 I said I had like a 0.2% chance, I think I said. Now it's kind of going down to more of the 0.001 range. But I have to give it my best shot because Irish will be mad at me if I suck. So I'm ready to give it a good shot.
Honestly, on stage 2, I just took a little bit more slow. Kind of thought I'd eat obstacle. Last time I failed the landmines, I was just kind of rushed. I took it slow this time. We got through it. Now back into stage 3. I feel pretty good. I feel like I can get back to the cliffhanger if I beat it. Who knows? Hopefully. But hopefully putting on a good stage 3 run and maybe get back to the final.
Yeah, that stage 2 run was probably the smoothest I've ever had, if not maybe 2nd smoothest. I really didn't struggle anywhere and had a good time at the end. Took my time a little bit in the supermarket, but I knew I had time. This stage, I'm a little worried about the cliffhanger because obviously the changes made to it, but feel like if I can beat the cliffhanger and the jumping rings, I can make it back to the final stage.
Well, an incredible field of 4 in this stage. 2 competitors that have never attempted this stage, and 2 competitors that have beaten this stage. Let's get right down to business. Ump Double Ump, the newcomer to this course. On the 3rd stage, he's onto the pole jungle. 4th pole, and you can remember that one for Hunter Unit's big quiz in about 2023. Who is the first challenger to ever beat my pole jungle Ump Double Ump. Now he's made the transfer to the 2nd set of Octopus Tentacles. He's going very quickly through this. And no problems there. But now the Precision Pyramid, he never got to attempt the 20-foot version. It's now a 25-foot jump in between each pole. And he's going to go for the 2nd one. He's going to get a save jump. Going for the 3rd one. No, he bounces off the front of it. Unfortunate for Ump Double Ump. He's had trouble with antenna jumps in the past. He's failed the pillar path a few times on Hunter Unit's course. Made that 2nd jump no problem, but that 3rd jump just was unable to get up on top of it. I think he probably could have made it if he would have crouched a little earlier. I don't know though, just unfortunate. That's a difficult obstacle, and even though he's the first competitor to ever fail it, it just, it's not an easy obstacle by any circumstance. As we go on to Atlantic Champ, who wrote, I guess that's supposed to say Champ, but it looks like he's written Chimp with 2 eyes. I don't know. It sure doesn't look like an A to me in the middle. I mean, there's no thing in the middle. There's no, connection. I don't know. But, I admire the attempt to make it different with the intro. But anyways, Atlantic Champ now into Stage 3. And of course, he's done pretty well in Stage 3s in the past. He's beaten 2 of them recently. He's obviously beaten Spartan Sasuke 19's 3rd stage to be the first competitor in 6 tournaments on that course to make it to the final. And then in Ninjas of Halo 5 on Sonic Fans course, he was able to defeat the 3rd stage, make it to the final where he achieved total victory. Question is, can he get another one? He's going to go for that big dismount on the Octopus Tentacles. Weapon Mat showed him that technique for that dismount. But now he's going to have to handle the Precision Pyramid. This is the jump here that Ump just failed. But he has got a good rhythm going. And for the top pole, I like this technique. He's really just taking his time. Oh, wow, a spring jump, huh? And for the next pole, yep. One more to go. He's going to get that and go for the dismount. Atlantic Champ will be the first challenger to try the new and improved Cliffhanger. The Cliffhanger EXX. We just added an X because it's different. I don't know. Just don't judge me too hard. He makes that first jump no problem, but he's going to back up to get the full speed to make this big higher jump. He gets it. Now the jump across. This is a tricky jump. It has been made a little harder, but he's going to get it, and he's going to stick the ledge. Now go for the small ledge. Go right for the vertical limit. No problems with that. And he's going to get onto that ledge there. Kind of forgotten what the numbers are in this Cliffhanger, but he's now going for the first slant jump. He's going to go for it. Get a good save jump. Now this jump has been made much harder. It's a farther jump, but he made it beautifully. He landed absolutely beautifully on that. But now, less room to save jump on this ledge. He's going to go for it. Save jump perfectly in place. Now he's just going to try and stick this ledge, and he gets it. But now he's going to take his time for this big high jump. And he gets it. One jump to go, and he's going to beat the Cliffhanger. But this jump is insanely difficult. It's a huge jump. He goes for it. And he comes up short. Atlantic Champ has failed the last jump of the Cliffhanger EXX. And the Cliffhanger finally doing its job on this stage. And then takes out a top challenger, an Atlantic champ. He looked great all the way through until this final jump. It's just an unbelievable difficult jump. He almost got it. I'm sure if he could have tried to get a crouch earlier or get a save jump, he could have maybe made it. But it just was to no avail today. So we have two competitors left. DHG Fireball has not started his run. Instead, he's doing this disco move around the first pole of the pole jungle, which I decided to allow. And then he's got Weapon Matt there with him, who is also going to disco around the said pole. But yes, DHG Fireball. This is his second time in this stage, and he's 1 for 1 on it. This is a great sign for him that there really hasn't been that many changes to this stage since the last time he's beaten it. Obviously, this first obstacle, third and fourth obstacles are harder, and then the seventh obstacle was buffed in the last tournament. But it should feel pretty at home. I think he's pretty confident going into this stage, I'm not going to lie. Now, he did say in Tournament 3 he was worried about this obstacle, and then he beat it pretty easily. We'll see if he can get through this today, the Octopus Tentacles. Going for the second set. He's going to jump way down, go for the big dismount. Wow, he did that fast. Like I said, DHG Fireball, a man who likes to go fast. Oh, look at this. He's connecting these jumps. That is something else. Oh, gets a great save jump on that last one. He almost came up short, which is a phenomenal job in the Precision Pyramid there. Going for a cliffhanger. Now this jump has been made higher. He gets that. This jump has been made slightly farther out, but he will get that too. Good save jump. He's going to go right for the small ledge. Going to go right into the vertical limit. And get that. Big jump across. So a short hop back. Get onto first of the slanted ledges. Can jump from the top of it. And makes it very nicely. Gonna go for this big jump. Can he get the save? Yes. He's able to have just enough real estate to stick that ledge, but now taking his time before this big, tall jump. He is worried about it, I think, and he gets it. Going for the, very quickly going for the final jump, and he gets it. And DHG Fireball's through cliffhanger. Unbelievable. DHG Fireball just had 3 obstacles to go. 2 of them are the same as what he attempted in Tournament 3. Tyropatera has been made harder. But he's just got to take it 1 obstacle at a time. He knows the final's within reach. As he now eyes down the jumping rings. Just another impressive run from DHG Fireball. Going for the final jump, and he gets it. Now, Weapon Matt there again to coach him as he begins the wobble roll. He's moving very quickly on this. Oh, he stands up. Why? Whoa, no, don't jump on that. That's a risky technique. And it bites him. DHG Fireball has touched the track. It's a disqualification on the wobble roll. Just a complete mental mistake. Just went for a completely horrible technique. Okay, what's he doing? Oh my word. Okay. Even though he did just fail, that is pretty impressive. Okay. Ignore the Atlantic Champ camera work there, but that was pretty cool. But yeah, DHG Fireball, even though he just punched the ball into the tube, that was pretty cool. Just unfortunate for him. He just, I don't know if he rushed it or he just didn't remember what to do. Just a complete bummer for him to go out there as we have just 1 challenger remaining. It is Weapon Matt. And even though we had 4 in this stage, it's a similar story. Weapon Matt, the last man in stage 3. The last man to keep this tournament alive. This is the 3rd time Weapon Matt has been the last man standing on this course. Question is, how is he going to handle the pressure? Going to get onto the final rail of the Octopus Tentacles. Ooh, he gets a bad jump down, so he's able to stop himself because he likes going for this double jump dismount to try and get a push forward, and yes, he gets it. Okay. Precision pyramid now. Let's see with these jumps being made harder, he'll go for the 360 at the end. He's got to get there first. Making it pretty nicely so far. Yep, there it is. 360. Weapon mat. Now on to the new cliffhanger, though. The cliffhanger EXX. Like he said in his interview, he is very worried about this obstacle. It's meant to resemble the old cliffhanger, but just have a few new tricks up its sleeve. But he's able to get a good jump there, get a good save jump, going right onto the vertical limit ledge. Get on the begin preparing to do the second ledge, the second crazy jump, I should say. You'll get that. Now this section has been made harder. He gets a good save there, going right for the downward jump. Gets that, gets another save jump. He's getting a few just to make sure he sticks it, and he does. Going for this jump, not enough room to stick it really, so he will save jump it, and he'll get it. Going right for the high jump. One jump to go. He saw Chumpy fail this. Gets a great save jump. And Weapon Mat will defeat the cliffhanger as well. As we go for a camera angle switch because this run took a while, so I had to cut it into 2 clips. So, Weapon Mat now gets the jumping rings again as I just talk over it like it's no big deal, even though he's failed that jump twice. That's a big one for Weapon Mat, but now, again, if you need a bathroom break, this could be the time. But of course, the tournament all hangs on the line right here. He just saw DHG Fireball fail this obstacle. The wobble roll. Gosh, you just have to wonder what's going through his head. The first time getting through the jumping ring can be so relieving, but now he's set so much pressure on himself. He wants to get back to the final. He wants to achieve total victory. And it's just this golf ball and this soccer ball that stand in his way of getting to the final. Come on, Weapon Mat. Obviously taking this much slower than DHG Fireball. I don't think this run's going to take 9 minutes like it did last time, but he's definitely taking his time. So far, so good. He's just trying to take this as safe as he can. Come on, Weapon Mat. I'm gonna pan around and see how close he is. So he's trying to crouch up and down to get it to move. That's not really recommended there, Weapon Mat, but hey, he's not actually far off. He's doing this way better than he did last time. I don't think it's gonna take 5 minutes today. But it's making it count. He's trying to wiggle the ball forward. He's definitely getting pretty close to the time where you can start thinking about dismounting. Of course, you don't want to risk doing anything stupid on that jump to that piston, so... He looks pretty locked in, though, I do have to say, as he gets closer and closer to the end of this obstacle. Oh, he stands up! Why would he do that? Okay. That was a little scary there at the end, but he will get through that. And now, Once again, it all comes down to the tightrope of terror. It's the exact same as the one he beat last tournament, but it's still very challenging. He's going to get it rolling pretty slowly. He did this last time, but he's going to try and speed it up as he goes, as he gets closer to the end of the track. Is he going to make it back-to-back final stages? He goes for it. He gets it again! Weapon Matt. Unbelievable back-to-back final stages. Just a phenomenal performance. Wow. Just something else. With all the changes made to this stage, it was no match for Weapon Matt. Just incredible. He made that high jump look easy on the cliffhanger, and I want to see this again. How perfectly he did this big jump on the cliffhanger. He gets a perfect crouch, perfect save jump, made it no problems. As the silly me in the past talked over it, he made the problem jump that he's failed twice on the jumping rings. Wobble roll, he did it faster. He had a couple close calls, but he was able to get through. And then the final jump of the tightrope of terror. He's able to get that big late jump and stick the final platform. Weapon Matt was excited. I don't blame him. Out of the 4 that made it to the stage, he will be the only one that will climb the tower today. And he has a chance at achieving the dream once again and achieving total victory. Can Weapon Matt do it? Let's find out right now. The final stage. Once again, Weapon Matt knows what this is. It's been etched in his mind since he failed it. This cylinder climb. Just an absolute intimidation overload. I don't know if that's even the right way to say it, but the fact that neither him or Fireball made it a quarter of the way up this in their first 2 showings shows how tough these jumps are to do them all in a row and not mess it up. You make your way up to the top. The red section jumps are twice as high, but half the distance outwards. You get up to the top, you hit the landmine in 60 seconds, and you achieve total victory, and you get to look out the other stages. And then let's go back down to the ground and talk to Weapon Matt for his second go at the final stage.
But stage 3 run was nearly perfect. You know, I didn't take as much time on the wobble roll. A couple of close calls on the cliffhanger. That last jump was extremely sweaty because people like Atlantic have failed it. But I got through it, got through my nemesis in the jumping ring. So now I'm 50-50 with that obstacle. And I'm hoping to do better on the final stage than last time. You know, set the new number 1. And hopefully that'll be a total victory. But I'm just happy to be in elite company with a back-to-back final stage.
Elite company is absolutely right. I can't think of too many people that have ever made back-to-back final stages. In fact, the only 2 that I can think of are Joe Tank on Smoky Sports and Double Ump on Rog Sports, Spartan Sasuke back in the early days. He's got a huge crowd gathered to hopefully watch history. I believe that's Soul Reaper there even, to watch this run. But now this is it. 60 seconds on the clock for Weapon Matt to achieve the dream. He is off again on the final stage. He knows what he needs to do. He's moving very fast. This is the jump he failed last time. He gets a safe jump on it beautifully. He's going to jump one at a time there to set himself up into position. He's going very fast on this. He doesn't have to go this fast. Oh my goodness, I thought he failed, but there was lag. Okay, that's good. He is moving unbelievably fast. I'll tell you what, he's moving at an unbelievable pace. He's going to clown this stage. Oh my gosh, he's almost at the top. Wait a minute, he's got 30 seconds left. He's like there. Oh my god, he shoots at the crowd. He's got 23 seconds left. What? Weapon Matt just absolutely makes a mockery of the final stage. Weapon Matt comes in saying, 22.49 seconds left. Like a laser light show with the sentinel beams from everyone, but my god! Like, how did he do that? I know, obviously, he's had this final stage just in his mind for a long time after him screwing it up. But that was incredible! What a performance! A performance worthy of a Grand Champion. Weapon Matt, his first win, I believe, on any course. And let's just take a look at this run for glory one more time. This save jump here was big, because that was the jump he failed one tournament ago. And he gets a save jump with this other corner, too. It looked a little scary with the lag. He was just in complete control. He got to the red section, and then just took him one at a time, made those jumps as he needed to. Just brought it home. And then to just add more insult to injury to the course designer, he decided to shoot the crowd. Phenomenal run for Weapon Man. Let's hear from the new Grand Champion.
Yeah, I don't want to say it's unbelievable because I got to the final stage last time. I had a big smile on my face once I reached the red section because I kind of knew I was in there after I'd pulled off all of those tricky, send jumps. A couple of good safe jumps on the final stage, but, janky sentinel beaming on the top of the tower is, I finished that goal, but we got to do it again.
Well, phenomenal performance by Weapon Matt to end the tournament. I appreciate everyone watching. Congratulations once again to Weapon Matt. Tournament 6 will be a renewal, and we'll start right now. Message me if you want to run. We'll see you next time on Irish Warrior.